Okay, so hey, I'm JayRude, gonna be running Thief the Dark Project on New Dark, which is a fan-made patch for like modern PCs, so they can actually run the game and stuff like that. Fixes some bugs, but we have new ones. If you've ever played the game before, you've probably played Thief Gold, which is like a re-release that came out a year later with some extra levels, but we're not gonna do them because obviously that takes more time. So yeah, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome, young Garrett.
So this is a tutorial mission called Keeper's Training, and we're basically going to be taught how to stay in shadows and not make too much noise, and how to fight if we need to. We're actually going to just get seen, and then we get teleported back to being in a room, but if we mantle at a certain amount of time, we just teleport straight back. And then we also skip going around the side here by doing some pretty precise jumps in the sound room this is. So there we go. 2 tutorials down. We now have the combat tutorial, which we're going to completely skip by just climbing over the roof. There we go. This is the slowest tutorial by far. Like, you have to do some archery and then do some sword fighting, but yeah, we can just climb over the roof. It's pretty nice. So that's the tutorial. Pretty simple stuff, really. Just, you know, just jump a lot, pretty much. And now we're going to go on to the first proper mission, and we're going to make a save here. And whoops, this is not going to be useful until the very end of the game. And we're also going to do the first clip of the game. So this stick we have here, the blackjack, has a physical hitbox. Oh, whew, almost got hit. Which you can use to mantle, and it will push you back through walls, which is, you know, pretty interesting. Then we're going to grab this. There we go. First proper mission done. Bafford's Manor. Easy. Break from Crag's Cleft Prison. So, the guy, our fence, who would be paying us for like the job we just did, has actually been arrested by some like religious fanatics called Hammerites, and so we have to go break him out of prison so he can give us some money, basically. So that's what we're doing. This is the first mission with some like supernatural elements. It's got some zombies, which we've just seen, and there's a haunt that we're about to see in a minute, as well as a spooky skeleton who throws his head at us. Who's just here. Boom, there goes his head. So this is just some like old mines underneath the prison. These are Hammerite guys. They have big hammers, and they're like hitting you with them, and they're pretty painful. You're not very strong in terms of combat in this game, so you don't want to fight people. But these guys tell us where our associate is, but we can just ignore him because obviously we know where he is. Still his key, because it's useful, you know, opens some doors. And here is our guy. There we go. Okay, I made some noise, that's not optimal, but it's fine. So normally you're meant to go up there and open up the cell and go and listen to him, but if you clip part way in, only part way, if you clip the entire way in, you actually can't get back out. So we only clip part way in. It starts this conversation. Hopefully this guy doesn't come and see us. Hopefully. I think I'm fine. So we have to just wait for him to say some stuff. We don't actually rescue him because it turns out he's got like pneumonia. So we just have to leave him to die. And we have to wait for him to say something. There we go. We have to wait for him to say a certain line, otherwise his death doesn't trigger. And that means we can't complete the level if that doesn't happen, so we just have to wait for him to do that. We get a new objective that like pops up, which is kind of misleading because it pops up like before you can leave. in my previous marathon run of this game, I left too early, and I had to run back and redo the clip, which lasted me like 2 minutes. It was pretty rough. Okay, there we go. We've got some stuff. He basically told us about a map to go find some epic loot, so we can get some money, because he can't pay us because he's dying. So this is the first like full-on supernatural mission. It's basically a massive tomb with lots of zombies and also some little dinosaurs called Burks. Oh, I did not use them. Okay, I forgot to use my health potions. It's fine. We'll just go down the ladder. Normally you just drop off, but there we go. I didn't have enough HP. It's fine. So we're gonna see one of these little dinosaur bros soon. There we go. There. Oh, he's quite far away. We'll see some more in a little bit, who are a bit more passive. They won't attack us because we're basically being sent to get some magical horn, which makes some soothing music to keep the Burks close by pacified. And you can hear that like noise is actually the horn. As we get closer, it will get louder, which is pretty cool. You can read any donations now if you want. That's fine.
Okay, I do. Oh my god, I do have one donation, a $10 donation from Skaven.
Nice.
I hope I pronounced it correctly.
You did.
Good luck on the run, Jay. Let's hope we will see the best Thief game in the next marathon, Thief 4.
Let's hope not.
And for the bits, he donated $5 towards the cheat showcase for Spyro 2 Riptor's Rage, and $5 towards picking the Skoda Felicia kit car in Colin McRae Rally Championship. The run of Colin McRae Rally, that is tomorrow about 10:30 UTC or something like that. Yeah, it's about that, around that time. So yeah, thank you Skaven for a donation, and if you want to see all these donations being met, don't hesitate to donate for this marathon.
Okay, so this is the worst level in the speedrun by far. So these guys here attempted to assassinate us. They failed, and we're meant to follow them to find out who sent them after us. But it's like super slow. Like it's like 4 minutes of following them, and then there's one point where there's like a 50-50 chance they take a different, longer route, which is another minute. Oh, I hope he sees us and doesn't turn around. Okay, he turned around. So this is the annoying thing. You have to try and manip these AI, but they're really not very nice to you. Okay, there we go. He's coming this way. That's fine. So we have to keep them in like a certain state of alertedness. Sort of follow us, but they won't see us. So there's like 3 different alert states, and we want to keep them in alert state 2, because if they get to alert state 3, they know it's us, they know it's Garrett, and that will fail the objective to trail them without being detected. So we have to have them follow us at a distance. Ideally he would be running as much as possible like this, but he has a tendency to walk when he gets somewhat close. And this saves like quite a lot of time, but it's also a real pain because it's very easy to lose a lot of time here from them like not following you properly, and it's especially annoying here. There's a really okay, I went a bit far. I probably shouldn't have done that. I hope he sees us. Okay, he does. We're fine. We're all good. So this is where we have to have him follow us to. We have to have him follow us into this mansion. The objective to follow them ticks when he comes through here. So we're just going to knock this guy out.
Are you all right?
Oh no. Okay, this might be not good. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. So now we hide that body, and we just... Okay, he's right here, that's fine. Ooh, normally I would pop my head out and then run in here, but I'm actually going to wait for him first. This should be fine. Okay, a bit of a messy assassins. This is the point, like the bad point when you get to the mansion. Oh, that is not much HP, but it's fine because I don't need HP for the rest of this. We're gonna do another clip. That's a dangerous point. So I did something called a Dan jump there. If the collision on like objects is kind of broken, so you can jump multiple times off of an object before you leave its like hitbox, and because jumps in this game give a 1.4 times speed boost, it can give you a lot of speed. And collision in this game, if you collide with a wall at a lot of speed, you take damage, which is why I very almost died. You can see my HP in the bottom left. I only have 1 HP. And the main objective here is to steal this guy's purse. There we go. That is assassins. Wasn't great, but could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. We can do a save load here, which skips these guys' dialogue, which just makes it easier. So this is a lot of people's favorite mission in the game. This is the sword. Basically, as you get deeper into this mansion, it becomes more and more out of this world, I guess. There's lots of upside down rooms and gardens and tunnels like this. So there's an upside down room there and there, for example. It's very weird. I'm gonna drop a mine here, which hopefully we can then use to do a death abuse. This is the sword. Okay, there we go. Oops. Take some damage. There we go, that's fine. As long as I don't take too much damage. If I take too much damage, it's bad. So if I jumped straight over that mine, it would kill me instantly, but fortunately, it left me some HP. Now 1 HP here would be really dangerous because I have to go through some like evil flies here, which can do damage to you. They didn't. Lucky me. Ooh, I almost fell down. Key this door. So in this game, if you die and then complete the final objective of the mission, it counts as a completion. So there we go, and it saves a fade out of the mission, which is nice. It's like 3 seconds or so. It's pretty cool. Ideally we do them as much as possible, but it's not always possible. Now we're in another spooky mission. Basically, it turns out the guy that hired us to steal that sword in the previous mission was actually the guy who owned that mansion and the sword, and he was just testing us to see if we were a good enough thief to do the job he wanted, which is to steal a magical eye artifact, which is very cool. It like talks to you, and it's in a haunted cathedral in a sealed off like zombie infested area of the city, which is why there's so many zombies and stuff around here, and it's so like run down. But it turns out you actually like, so you can't actually steal the eye in this mission. It just tells you you can't get into the cathedral. It's been sealed off with some talismans, so you need to find out where they are and go steal them. So our goal in this mission becomes find out where the talisman are kept. So we don't actually need to go. Okay, this is really annoying. So you can get stuck on this bit sometimes. Very epic. So we just skip going to the cathedral completely, and we just go and find out where they are. Do a really cool 2-part clip here for a big fat door. Doesn't save much time because you can open it pretty easy, but yeah. And then another clip. You're meant to do some stuff with these pedestals, like putting weight on them, but we can just clip through. if you do it well, you actually just clip straight through, but I only got a half clip. So I had to lean through and open the, pull the lever. Okay, and I have too much HP to do a death abuse, but there we go. We have found out where the talisman are kept. So now we're going to go grab the first one, the first two rather. And they're in a secret underground city, which is known as the Lost City, because nobody knows it exists somehow. Don't know how they didn't find the entrance here when they were doing the canals, but you know. This is a pretty long mission. It's alright, it's pretty chill. It's got a nice death abuse, but yeah, it does have a lot of backtracking. We're actually going to see, so the two talisman in this mission are the fire talisman and the water talisman, and we're going to see the fire talisman shortly, but we're actually going to ignore it and go get the water talisman first, and then fetch the fire talisman on the way back, because we have to come back this way anyway. If you've ever played this mission, by the way, on TFIX Gold, it's like, I would say it's way worse in TFIX Gold, because they made some changes. Oh, okay, and there's a cool glitch there that you just saw with my cancelling my fall there. That's called blackjack glitch. Like I said earlier, the blackjack has a physical hitbox, and we can do a cool glitch to basically spawn the hitbox underneath us, and it like stops our fall somewhat, which means we don't take damage, or take reduced damage from falls, which is very, very nice. But yeah, so this mission's a little bit different in TFIX Gold. For one thing, it doesn't have the water talisman, because it's spread over to, like, the talismans are spread over some of the new missions in TFIX Gold. Yeah. So this area here, instead of being like empty like this, it has some mages for some reason, and there's no talisman here. But we have to go over here. It's pretty nice. Yeah, the levels in TFIX Gold, one of them I think was an unfinished level, which is Mage Towers.
One down.
And maybe Thieves Guild, I'm not too sure. But Song of the Caverns was completely new, as far as I'm aware. Because I'm pretty sure. So originally, Mage Towers was supposed to be mission number 8. But instead, there's no mission 8 in the Dark Project. It just goes from mission 7 to mission 9 in the files, which is cool, I guess. Yeah. Mage Towers is not a fun mission, honestly. It's very linear and boring. So I can see why it was cut from the original release. So yeah, we just have to backtrack now. If there's any donations, feel free to read them here, because it's just me running back to the tower where I dropped down.
So instead of donations, what if I actually talk to you about the different donation incentives we'll have over the next couple hours? So we will have during one of the next runs, actually, it's coming very, very soon. The run of New Super Lucky Stale, the incentive of assisting to the concert of the Soggy Boggy Boys. Right now, the donation is still at 0 out of 50, so if you want to see that happening during the run, don't hesitate to donate before, I say, the next 45 minutes to an hour. And then we have the IL, the individual level world records in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, with Rekelt showing the individual level world records in all these in this game. We have $50 right now. It's only at $10. If you want to see that happening, don't hesitate to donate before, let's say, the next 3.5 hours. And finally, the run of Sonic 06 that is coming around 5 hours from now. The message select glitch run. I'm going to do it. Is right now at $0 out of 75. If you want to see this run happen, it's very short, about 10 to 15 minutes. If you want to see that happening, don't hesitate to donate.
Okay, so this is a fairly cool concept on this level. So we're getting the final 2 talisman, and we are disguised as a Hammerite novice. So okay, I fell down. So the Hammerites aren't aggressive to me unless I like show my weapon or something. And you're meant to go find like 5 switches to unlock this, and it's like timed switches. You have like 5 minutes to get them. We can just clip straight in and grab them, and then that sets off an alarm. And now they are aggro to us, but it's fine because we're basically done. If I can time this, oh god. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Whew. Yeah, so those swinging clips are very hard to time. They're like very rough. So now we're back to the cathedral with the eye, and you can hear the eye talking to us. I say back, we never came here in the first place. We were meant to, but we didn't. And there's some big spooky guys. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, this is fine. Oh dear, this is very bad. Let's just lead the zombies away. This is very rough. Hey, the zombies are on my way, mostly. Okay, that's what we needed to get. This is meant to be a very, very short mission, but it's fine. And we're meant to do a bunch of tasks for that guy there before we can leave, but there's actually a, like, there's a hitbox for, like, the outside sticking through this wall, and we ride up it, and then we die, and we complete the level. So that should have taken me about 25 seconds-ish, like 25-30 seconds, but it took me considerably longer, because I kept failing. It's alright though. And yeah, it turns out the guy that we got the eye for is actually a evil demon god called the Trickster, and he wanted the eye to like revert the world to like the Stone Age by like destroying civilization with like eruptions and earthquakes and stuff. Okay, this is fine. This is a really rough level. Okay, because they rip your eye out and leave you for dead, so you have quite reduced HP. You can see I start with 5 HP, and also you start with no gear, pretty much. I had to go grab some, and there are a stupid amount of enemies, especially on this corridor. Last corridor, they can be a lot. That's fine. Death abuse, definitely intended. Those little frogs explode. Fortunately, they exploded in a good time for me, so it's fine. And you may recognize this level. We're back where I was infiltrating as a Hammerite novice. Basically, the Trickster has came here and he's stolen something from them. I can't remember why. We came here to warn them, but we were a bit late. However, they have this really cool underground cave system with like some old tombs and stuff, and they are hiding away in here. Those are like monkey guys, some of the Trickster's minions. They speak in a cool way. They have like a good, nice dialect. So we're meant to go speak to the Hammerites, and they tell us, hey, can you go get us our high priest? He's been kidnapped. That's him here. And then we can give you something to defeat the Trickster. But we can actually just straight up go and grab this guy first, and then go speak to them, and it's a little bit quicker. And also, if you don't knock those guys out, if they see you, they run over and they try and kill the high priest. So you don't want that to happen. There we go. And we can't clip when we're holding this guy, so we have to like throw him in the window. Okay, that's fine. And same here, we can't clip with him, so we throw him through, so his head sticks through the door. Okay, and then we leave him on the bridge because it's a little bit quicker to go start this guy's dialogue first, because the dialogue lasts forever, basically.
Come closer, and thou shalt feel.
Please. Okay, he takes a basically like RNG amount of time. Okay, he hit me right as I hit him with the gas arrow. Okay, we won't do a death abuse here then. We have too much HP. That's fine. This can be a bit of a pain of a mission, but we're alright. So these guys take ages, so it's quicker to drop him on the bridge and then go speak to them and then go fetch him again. We pick him up, and if we had low enough HP, we'd walk over there and die and do a death abuse, but we had too much HP, so we didn't. And now we're on the final level of the game, the Maw of Chaos. Nice, that guy just like hit me with the tip of his sword. Very, very kind of him. Yeah, so this is the Trickster's realm of monsters, basically. And we have to go stop him from doing his ritual. It's a pretty linear mission, usually. Oh god, that's a... Okay, that's fine. But there's a bunch of tunnels they use. Okay, Psychosis in the chat is pretending like he's not a speedrunner. Okay, like he's not actually like very, very good at this game. Where is that mine? Can anybody see it? Huh? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. It's just hiding in the shadow. It's fine. There you go. So these mines can do the same thing as the blackjack glitch. They can stop our momentum. We actually can't do the blackjack glitch in this mission because we don't have the equipment we need for it. So yeah, we have to use the mines, but we have to have 2 of them in my inventory, which is why I had to pick up that one that I dropped first, so I could do the mine drop again. So we're gonna go at this big ass tree. Yeah, like Eric said, that is a big tree. Then we're gonna do a cool trick which utilizes the tunnels I mentioned. So they're not something you can like access normally, but so in this mission there's like monsters spawning out of a portal, and they like float around in eggs basically, and they float through these tunnels, and there is zero reason for Looking Glass Studios, the company, to have fully made the tunnels. They could have just not done that because there's no way to see them naturally, but they did for some reason. So we utilized the egg tunnels to skip some sections. I utilized them earlier with that drop down, and I'm going to do it here as well. We're going to drop off this bridge. This is called egg skip. It saves quite a lot of time. Okay, got it first time, and we use another mine jump there. This is one of those tunnels, and this just is a way faster way. It's like 30 seconds or so faster, I think. There's a monster in the egg, and this is the portal they spawned from. I'm gonna jump over here, climb on it. Oh, almost fell off. And then I'm gonna do a mine jump with a different type of mine to get over here. This is just before the final bit of the game, so we're actually going to now utilize the save that I made previously. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is a glitch that basically deletes some pillars, some objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By storing the ID in the bow here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now assuming I didn't screw something up there, we're going to jump over here. Okay, oh, I missed one. Oh no, it's fine because, okay, I won't be able to do death abuse, but it's not one of the late ones, it's fine. He just does one more pillar than he would. So you see there's 3 pillars and then the central one. There should have only been 2 and the central one, but I messed up clearly on one of the pillar removals. So I won't be able to do a death abuse here because I don't know the timing for 3 pillars. We're going to do another cool trick, I guess, here. So we stand in this corner. And this basically, there's no sound brush here, room brush. So in this game, sound propagates based on like these things called room brushes. And if we're outside of one, which this is, sound can't propagate. So Constantine, the trickster there, when he gets to those pillars, he goes there and he waves his hands around and says some like mumbo jumbo basically. But he won't speak, so he'll just wave his hands around now because we're standing here and he can't make any noise. So yeah, we can't do a death abuse, but time should be coming up soon. In like 10 seconds maybe. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know the timing with this. Because ideally I would have finished almost 30 seconds ago actually, because that extra pillar takes some time. This is taking a long time. What? Did I screw up? Was there more pillars? Okay, there we go. Ooh, time. It took like 50 seconds more than it should have done. But yes, that's time. That's the game completed. Yay. Yeah, bit of a rough ending there because I messed up with the timing on the bow pulls, but it's a pretty cool glitch. Yeah, you store the IDs of those pillars that he goes to in the bow, and then when you pull the bow out again, when you go back to the level, it like deletes the object. It's pretty cool. That was found fairly recently. So yeah, I should be like, yeah, 30:57 with time with loads removed. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Yeah, thank you for having me. I love this game, by the way. In my background here, you can see 2 posters. This is for FIF TDP 20th anniversary and FIF 2 20th anniversary. I do like this game. But yeah, thank you for having me. Cool.
And GG for your run.
Thank you.
All right,
thank you.
this is the end of the run of Thief the Dog Project. Next run.